مستقيما وينصرك الله نصرا عزيزا هو الذي أنزل السكينة في قلوب المؤمنين ليزدادوا إيمانا مع إيمانهم ولله جنود السماوات والأرض وكان الله عليما حكيما صدق الله العظيم.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. حمدا شكر كرني عالم تو غيري مان الله سبحانه وتعالى صلوات السلام لبن دي دعاء كرني ممتو من نبي محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم ادم صلوات السلام غا اكليغ فانوغ اتر آلنا متر صحابين شامل كرا दिव्य राज्य के इज़्ज़त रईसुल जमहूरिया डॉक्टर मोहम्मद मुइज़ रईसुल जमहूरिया का नायब अल-उस्ताद हुसैन मोहम्मद लतीफ़ इक़्तिसादी तरक्किया व्यापारिया बेह वज़ीर अल्फ़ाज़ मोहम्मद सईद मौलिफ़ इस्लामिक बैंक के CEO मुफ़द्दल इदरीस खुमरी दौलत के वज़ीरों वज़ारत का रईसुल जमहूरिया के ओफ़ी के इसवेरिंग मौलिफ़ इस्लामिक बैंक के बोर्ड मेंबर उन्नाई इसवेरिंग अदे वडागन तिब्बे एमहा इज़्ज़त रिंग अस्सलामु अलैकुम व रहमतुल्लाहि व बरकातुहू अदे मीहुन दिरुले नवार रशेगा मौलिफ़ इस्लामिक बैंक ATM के खिदमत फ़ोर को दिन मागुले इब्बसुमगा सोयकुरुमगे मि खास रस्मियात तिया मिहा बेफुलनवस मरहबा दन्वा मि रस्मियात हुशाला देनी अलगुन मोहम्मद ईमान अदि कीत कुरानुगे मूरित आयतोगे बरकातुं रस्मियात फटवा देवी अल्फाल्ला अज़हा अहमद खलील दिह राज्य के इक़्तिसाद हरदना कुरमट्टका इज़्ज़त रईसुल जमहूरिया डॉक्टर मोहम्मद मुइज़ गेंगुलुवा हरदना सियासतोगे दशुं ಗಿನಗುಣ ಮಸೆಕ್ಕೆತ್ತಕ್ಕೆ ಕುರೆವಿಗೆನ್ ದಾಯರು ಮಿ ವೇತುವೆದಿಯ ಎಂಗಹರ ದೊಹುಗೆ ತೆರೆಗ ಗೌಮುಗೆ ಇಕ್ತಿಸಾದ್ ಹಮಮಗಂ ಎಳುಮಟ್ಟಕ ಇಜ್ತೆ ರೈಸುಲ್ ಜುಮ್ಹೂರಿಯಾಗೆ ಫುರಿಹಮ ತಸವ್ವುರ ಎಗ್ಗೊತ ಇಕ್ತಿಸಾದಿ ಮಿ ಮಸೆಕ್ಕೆತ್ತ ಕಮಾ ಬೆಹೆ ತಫಾತಕಿ ಇದಾರತಂ ಆದೆ ಮಿ ಸರ್ಕಾರುಗೆ ಎಕಿ ಇದಾರತಕ ಮುಅಸ್ಸಸಾತಕ ಆದಿ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಹಿಸ್ಸಾವಾ ಕುಂಫುನಿತಕುಂ ಹರ್ದನಾ ಗೊತೆಗ್ಗ ವಣಿ ಕುರಿಯಗೆನ್ ಗೊಸು ಮುಸ್ತಕ್ಬಲ ವಿಸ್ನಾಯಿರು ಇಜ್ತೆ ರೈಸುಲ್ ಜುಮ್ಹೂರಿಯಾಗೆ ವೌದ್ ಫುಲ್ತ ಫುರಿಹಮ ಕುರುಮಟ್ಟಕ ಮುಹಿಮ ಮಸೆಕ್ಕೆತ್ತಕೆನ್ ಅದಿವೆ ಸಲ್ಗುನ್ ಮೈ ಕುರಂ ಎಬಹುರಿ ಏಕತೆರೆನ್ ದಿವೆ ಇಕ್ತಿಸಾದ್ ಹರ್ದನಾ ಕುರುಮಾ ರೈತುಂಗೆ ಮಾಲಿ ಖಿದ್ಮತ್ ರೈತು ನಮ್ಮಿ ಫೋರ್ಕೊದ್ದೆ ಮಾಲಿ ಖಿದ್ಮತ್ತಂ ಹೋದುಮುಗ ಲುಯಿ ಫಸೇಹ ಗೊತ್ತಕೆನ್ ಹೋದಾದೆನ್ ಮುಗ ಗೊತುಂ ಮಾಲಿ ಖಿದ್ಮತ್ತಂ ಎತ್ತನಕುಂ ಹೋದೇನ ಮಗು ಫಹಿ ಕೊದ್ದೆನ್ ಮುಗ ಮಸೆಕ್ಕತಕಿ ನುಹಣು ಮುಹಿಮ ಮಸೆಕ್ಕತಕಮ ಗಾಳುಮೆನ್ ದೆಕೆ ಏಕತೆರೆನ್ ಮೀಹುನ್ ದಿರುಳೆ ಕೊಮ್ಮೆ ರಶೆಗ್ಗ ATM ಬೆහෙಟ್ಟು ಮಟ್ಟಕ ಕುರೆವೆ ಮಸೆಕ್ಕೆತ್ತೋಗೆ ತೆರೆನ್ ಮಿರಸ್ಮಿಯಾತುಗ ಮೀಹುನ್ ದಿರುಳೆ ನವಾರ ರಶೆಗ್ಗ MIB ಗೆ ATM ಗೆ ಖಿದ್ಮ ಫೋರ್ಕೊದ್ದೆನ್ ಮಾಗುಳೆ ಎಬ್ಬಸುಮುಗ ಸೊಯ್ ಕುರೆವಿಗೆನ್ ದಾನ್ ಅದೆ ರಸ್ಮಿಯಾತುಗ ದೆನ್ ಕುರಿಯಂ ಒತಿವೆಸ್ ಎಮ್ಮೆ ಮುಹಿಮು ಮಿ ನಂಬರು ಮೀಹುನ್ ದಿರುಳೆ ನವಾ ರಶೆಗ್ಗ MIB ಗೆ ATM ಗೆ ಖಿದುಮೆ ಕುರಿಯಂ ಒಯ್ ಎಂಗಹರ ದುಹುಗೆ ತೆರೆಗ ಫೋರ್ ಕೊದ್ದಿನ ಮಟ್ಟಕ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿ ಆಫ್ ಎಕನಾಮಿಕ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಟ್ರೇಡ್ ಆ ಮಾಲ್ಡೀವ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ಲಾಮಿಕ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಆದೆಮೆದು ವೆವೆ ಎಬ್ಬಸುಮುಗ ಸೊಯ್ಕುರು ಮಿಕ ಮಟ್ಟಕ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿ ಆಫ್ ಎಕನಾಮಿಕ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಫಾಲ್ ಮೊಹಮ್ಮದ್ ಸಯೀದ್ ಆದಿ ಮಾಲ್ಡೀವ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ಲಾಮಿಕ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಗೆ CEO ಮುಫದ್ದಲ್ ಇದ್ರಿಸ್ ಖುಮ್ರಿ ಗೆ ಅರಿಹುಂ ಎದಿ ದಣ್ಣವ for the signing of the agreement between the Ministry of Economic Development and Trade and the Ministry of and the Maldives Islamic Bank on setting up ATMs in 19 inhabited islands in the Maldives, I would like to invite the Minister of Economic Development and Trade, Mr. Mohammed Saeed, and the CEO of Maldives Islamic Bank, Mr. Mufaddal Idris Khumri. ಶುಕ್ರಿಯಾ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು CEO ಆದ ದೆಮ್ಮೆ ಸೊಯ್ಕುರೆವಿಗೆನ್ ಎದೆ ರಾಜ್ಯಗ ಮೀಹುನ್ ದಿರುಳೆ ನವಾರ ರಶಗ ATM ಗೆ ಖಿದ್ಮೆ ಫೋರ್ ಕೊದ್ದಿನ ವಟ್ಟಕ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿ ಆಫ್ ಎಕನಾಮಿಕ್ ಡೆವಲಪ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಟ್ರೇಡ್ ಐ ಮಾಲ್ಡೀವ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ಲಾಮಿಕ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ದೆಮದು ವೆವೆ ಎಬ್ಬಸುಮುಗ ಮಿ ಎಬ್ಬಸುಮುಗ ಸೌಬಂ ರೈಸ ಜುಮ್ಹೂರಿಯಾಗ ತಸವ್ವುರ ಹಮೆ ವಾಸಿಲು ಮಟ್ಟಕ ಮಗು ಫಹಿವೆಗೆನ್ ದಾಣ್ ಅದಿ ದಿವಿ ರಾಜ್ಯಗ ಮಾಲಿ ಖಿದ್ಮತ್ತ ಫಸೇಹ ಕಮಾಯಕು ರೈತುನ್ನ ಫೋರ್ ಕೊದ್ದಿನುಗ ಮುಹಿಮ್ಮು ತಸವ್ವುರ ವಾಸಿಲು ಮಟ್ಟಕ ರಾಜ್ಯಗೆ ಇಸ್ತಿರಾಜಿ ಸರಹತ್ತಕು ಮಾಲ್ಡೀವ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ಲಾಮಿಕ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ATM ಗೆ ಖಿದ್ಮೆ ಲಿಬಿಗೆನ್ ದಿವಮಕಿ ಹಮ ಗ್ಯಾಮಸ್ ನುಹಣು ಮುಹಿಮ್ಮು ಕಮಕ ಆಳುಮೆಂದೆಕೆ ಮಿರಸ್ ಮಿಯಾತುಗ ದೆನ್ ಕೊರಿಯನ್ ಒಣ್ಣಾಣಿ ಮಾಲ್ಡೀವ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ಲಾಮಿಕ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ CEO ಗೆ ಫರಾತುಂ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟೇಷನ್ ಹುಷಾಳುವ ವಾಕ್ಫುಲ್ ದೆಕ್ಕೆವುಂ ಮಿ ನಂಬರ್ 4 ಹಮ ಕೊದ್ದೆವು ಮಟ್ಟಕ ಮಾಲ್ಡೀವ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ಲಾಮಿಕ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ CEO ಮುಫದ್ದಲ್ ಇದ್ರೀಸ್ ಖುಮ್ರಿ ಗಾರಿಹುಂ ಎತಿ ದಣ್ಣವ Next on the agenda is the presentation and speech by the CEO of Maldives Islamic Bank. I would like to invite Mr. Mufaddal Idris Khumri, CEO of Maldives Islamic Bank, to deliver his presentation and remarks.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Greetings to His Excellency, the Honorable President of the Republic of Maldives, Dr. Mohammed Moise. Greetings to the Honorable Vice President of the Maldives, Ustaz Hussain Muhammad Latif. And greetings to all of the members of the Cabinet and the various dignitaries and my colleagues who have all assembled here for today's function. At the foremost, I would like to thank the Government of Maldives for inviting Maldives Islamic Bank to be a part of this endeavor in trying to set up more ATMs across the country. So we are deeply honored, sir, for allowing us to be a part of this noble initiative. Over the last many years, MIB has been a part of the national landscape and as an institution developed primarily to serve the Maldivian community for the promotion of Islamic banking. We have done a bit. My little presentation today will take you through where we are today, what we plan to do in 2025, where will we be in 2025, and the number of initiatives that we have carried out as an institution to try and promote banking services and products in the country. If you could please go to the first slide. So this is our current network across the country. We currently have about 39 ATMs. 34 of them are MVR and 5 are dollar-denominated ATMs. We are present in 12 atolls, 18 islands in the country, 6 branches, 6 sales and service centers, and about 6 ATM kiosks. Now these kiosks are entities which we place in islands where we are not physically present as a bank or a service center, as a branch. So this is our current coverage. We will in the next slide take you to where we plan to be in 2025. This is the plan for 2025. So you'll see that we are well covered after this across right from the north tip of the country to the southernmost tip. We will set up about 23 additional ATMs across the country, split between the MVR and dollar is 22 and 1. We will cover 19 additional islands across the country. We'll set up 1 additional branch, 4 sales and service centers, and 15 kiosks which are self-service kiosks across the country. So this will broaden the spectrum of the network within the country. Go to the next slide, please. This is where we will be at the end of 25. 62 ATMs, 16 atolls, 37 islands, 7 branches, 10 sales and service centers, and 21 ATM kiosks. Now this is what we do in our capacity, but we also promise to the government that we will try to increase this as well in trying to see whether we can put up some more as time passes by, and even in 25, maybe some more. Go to the next slide, please. I have brought this particular slide primarily to focus upon 2 crucial elements. The ATMs that we set up in the country are the national treasure, right? That should be available to every Maldivian, irrespective of the bank they bank with. For us, I've just given an example that if a customer who does not bank with me, if he comes to me to withdraw from my ATM, I do not charge any ATM access fee. Here is MIB. So if you withdraw 500 from MIB ATM, you will get 500, and we also absorb the visa charges. But that is not the same when a customer walks in to another ATM of another bank. He is not banking with them, but he or she withdraws money. For a 500 rupiah withdrawal, 100 rupiah fee is levied. So the individual gets only 400. And on top of that, there is another 25 rupiah fee, which is the visa fee. Now, it is essential that we harmonize the fees across the country. So the entire ATM network in the country is available to every single Maldivian individual. There is no need to charge because this is not clean money according to us. Number two, sir, we also request that we should have a national switch through which the ATM payments are routed. We have Favara. The next progressive step is to establish the national switch. Then we do not end up paying Visa as well. So it's our request. We have already requested the MMA, and I do hope that in 2025 we launch this big initiative and open up the whole network for the country. The next step, please. So this is a campaign that we ran across the ATMs when we started this beginning of the year, where our ATMs are free. You don't bank with us, that's fine, but come to us, withdraw. It's convenience. And I think a basic right, and this is followed in every country across the world. I will now take a few minutes just to explain, go to the next slide, about the initiatives that we've launched as an institution. Now, we've realized that we are not available in all the atolls and many of the islands. But does that stop customers from banking with us? The answer is no, because we've focused a lot on digital initiatives. Maldives is a nation where everybody is very versatile in using digital services, right? So it is essential that we digitize our products and services. So I'll just take you through what we've done. We were the first bank in the country to fully digitize the retail account opening. We integrated with the EFAS system of the government. We authenticate the customer's identity online. And then there is data which is transported directly to the account opening form. In exactly 42 seconds, we had proved that you can open an account with MIB. Similarly, we have done it for corporate customers, where we have tied up with the Ministry of Economy and Trade. There is a tie-up between the two. We use the automated system to authenticate and verify the customer's business credentials and immediately go ahead and open the account. So these are two critical initiatives with EFAS, and I think more of it should be done across the term. We also are authenticating customers for various other products and services through EFAS. So we are using the National Digital Identity Platform to a lot of extent. Now, even in branches, when customers come to withdraw, we use that. The next what we have done is, we have gone ahead and waived the ATM charges, which I did mention about that. The new sales and service centers, what we've done is, these are not full-fledged branches. There's an ATM kiosk, 2-3 individuals from the bank serve there. They use it as a base to travel to the nearby islands. And what we do is, there is a pre-account opening kit and a tablet which we carry. We use the tablet, authenticate the customer through EFAS, open the account, and immediately hand over the card to the customer, which can be activated in seconds. And here it is. The customer can actually transact. Transfer funds, go to the POS terminal, use the card, get going. So we have got decent success in that. We also this year have gone ahead and digitized our lending platform, our financing platform. So Ujala customers today can actually go online and access the entire product and services. Sitting at the comfort of your home or office, you can apply. And we digitize the back end so that we can give them the response immediately. Instant card, I've already said, we launched the Visa business card, the prepaid expense card in the country as well. We have implemented MasterCard acquiring, and we are currently working to onboard Visa WeChat Pay, Alipay, UPI in India. If all of this comes in, then our acquiring platform gets much bigger and larger. And at the same time, we'd like to emphasize that our POS terminals are accepting Samsung Pay and Apple Pay transaction as well for customers from foreign countries who visit our nation. FISAware, that's the last thing we launched just about 2 weeks back. One day prior to the celebrations, we launched the Ring, so you can actually tap your Ring and pay across the country. Now, that was well appreciated by the people. Like just one day before Victory Day, we launched that, and people are actually using that quite a bit, 4 different designs. Now, I think we should do more of this, because technology is something where we can differentiate and stand up. It's democratized. You can use technology to the benefit of our customers and banking services. We have also enhanced our mobile banking platform, FISA Mobile X. We have integrated the retail and the business accounts together, so a businessman can actually log into his account, personal account, as well as do business transactions. More to come this year. Binga, it's a kids account. Now, I think this was very essential that we promote a culture of savings in the country, right? And what better to start than the kids? So 3 variants: transact, a kid can get an ATM to start transacting, they can save, and they can invest. 3 variants. So we will also be conducting a lot of seminars in school, and our Sharia board is developing an Islamic education pack where we will promote Islamic finance and economics as a literacy campaign across schools, so children are able to appreciate that the ideals of Islamic banking and Islamic economics. We have also launched Ujala Cash this year, tying up with Bursa Malaysia for the commodity part of it. Self-service kiosks where customers can go and open accounts and access their services as well to that extent. One thing I'd like to emphasize here is the non-resident foreign account. Now, it is very essential that we get the best of the world coming to the Maldives. Why can't they start banking with us? So we've opened a non-resident foreign account. Today, an individual who visits the Maldives can open their dollar account with us. We give them a dollar card to access that account. Faisa Mobile, Faisa Net, they can access their account across the world. I come from the Middle East where I worked for 25 years. Just to give you an example, about 30 to 35% of the banking deposits in the UAE are from non-residents. So just imagine the potential for the Maldives. If we can do that, we get access to dollars like nothing in the world. We should promote this heavily across the world. And we're talking to resorts as well, that when big customers come in, please tell us, we'll go open their accounts. The last one is the payroll account that we have launched, and we'll be doing a lot more initiatives in the coming year, in 25, 26. We're marketing ourselves, making ourselves more visible, and we want Maldives to become a nice offshore hub. I haven't covered that as well, but offshore banking is phenomenal for our country. If you can do that, and imagine we serve India, China, Indonesia, just 3 countries, we've got 3+ billion people. And imagine the kind of money that's flowing into the country. That's a gentleman, I don't want to get more excited. Thank you for giving me the time. As a time, thankful and grateful to everybody for listening to us. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Thank you, CEO, for that insightful presentation full of hope for the Maldivian people. Miras meatuga den kuriyan onnani Minister of Economic Development and Trade ge waak for dekkavum me number 4 yam ko devu mattaka Minister of Economic Development and Trade Alfal Muhammad Said gari honge danno.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala hamda shukr kuram ma nabiyya salawata salam devungedi dua kuram. Dve rajyege izateri Raisul Jumhuriya Dr. Muhammad Muiz, Raisul Jumhuriya ge naab Ustaz Hussain Muhammad Latif, aronduge colleague minister adi MIB ge CEO wadan tibbe emha isbefun assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ade or ginada degge rayetun mi program badlomun ebagendawa kara ufaveri duwahe Raisul Jumhuriyage mi muhimmo wawdful emanik faanu fattawage mara bar speedu girad kuravia kuriya dairuga mige dadi kude irukole kurin alon men wani hama ATM ge masiketake fat Raisul Jumhuriya wani iftah koddeva e masiketoge terega jumla sateka thiris ATM irad kuravia kuriyan wen ahar terega behettige mida ufaveri habaru rayitum ballom gendevi kan engunu algonda e program nimma mitanu faba phone on kollim ade atolu terega hassa gotigga rajashuga warak gina degge rayitum rais mi masekke pulu eba ballawa eba wanuwa engemun ebade MIB ya behegotun itura alonu dannawaka wahakenne MIB ge ade Maldives Islamic Bankoge CEO Gatu Arihu Raisul Jumhuriyage wawdfule ehen dannawafam komme wahfule wahken alon dennevi hadatigge soti ekame koddevwan hita ruhun muli Islamic Bankoge huriya befulun oti step kuriya wadam algonda enge ehem wegen kan eha avaha offshore banking ge wahkes edekkevi ade MIB Maldives Islamic Bankum miyadu තිය බෑරි වඩාන් නෙවී මාදී මුහිම්ම හිදමත්තක එත්තනකුන් ලිබේන ෆද ඉන්තිසාමේ රාජ්‍යයක මීහුන් දිරිවලේ කොම්ම රශග්ගා ගායම් කුරුන් එයි රයිසු ජුම්හූරියා ඩොක්ටර් මොහම්මද් මුයිස්ගේ මැනිෆෙස්ටෝ චැප්ටර් සාදාගේ අලුන්වෙන් හිමනාෆ අද එමනික් ෆාන් හිමනාෆ අලුන්වෙන් මියත් තම්ෆීස් කරමු දා මාසෙක් ඒ මාසෙක්කතුග බෑංකුම් ඉස්ලාමික් බෑංකුම් බෑරි වඩාන්නවිකං එයි අලුන් හම එකං ෆාහක්කෝ වර බොඩ තිබේෆුන්න ශුකුර අදාකුර අදි මිකම් වෙගෙන් මිදනී තිබේෆුළුන් මිහාරුවෙස් කොම්මෙස්වරක මාසික කුරවමුන් ගෙන්දෙවිකමක වෙෆ අදේගේ ඉතුර දෙම්මගේ වාහක පුළුග CEO විදාළු වෙජ්ජ UPIගේ වාහක UPIගේ හිදමයි රාජ්‍යගේ ෆෙෂමට්ටක ඉන්දියාගේ ප්‍රයිම් මිනිස්ටර් ඩොක්ටර් නරේන්ද්‍ර මෝඩි ආදී ඩොක්ටර් මුයිස් ආදී රාජ්‍යයේ රයිසුල් ජුම්හූරියා බද්දල්වි ෆොරමාන දතුරු පුළුග ඒ දෙලීඩරුන්ගේ හාසිරුග එකන් එදී ඉරාදු කරවියා ෆෙසිගෙන් මිහාරු මේ UPI රාජ්‍යයේ ගෑම් කුරුමට්ටක ವಾಂಜೆ ಹುರಿಯ ಮಸ ಕುರಂಜೆ ಹುರಿಯ ಮಸಕ್ಕತೆ ಮಿದನಿ ಕುರಂ UPI ಯ ಮರೋಬ ದೆಮ್ಮೆ ವಿದಾಳು ವಿಕಮಟ್ಟ ಕಾಯಕಂ ಅರುಣ ಹಂ ಫಾಹ ಕೊಲ್ಲಿ ಎಯ ಎಕುಗ ದುನಿಯೆಗೆ ಬೊಡತಿ ಪೇಮೆಂಟ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ತಕ ಅದಿ ಈ ವಾಲೆಟ್ಸ್ ಗೆ ಮಸಕ್ಕೆತ್ತವೆಸ್ ಕುರಿಯ ದಾಕಂ ಅರುಣ ಹಂ ಫಾಹ ಕೊಲ್ಲಂ ಅದಿ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತುಗ ಇಸ್ಲಾಮಿಕ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕು ಮಿಕಂಕಮ ಬಾಟ್ಟವ ಶೌಗ್ವೆರಿಕಂ ಅರುಣ ಹಂ ಫಾಹ ಕೊಲ್ಲ ದೆಮ್ಮೆ ಫಾಹ ಕೊರವ ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮಿಂಗ್ ಇಂಟರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಗೆ ವಾಹಕೈಸ್ CEO ಗೆ ವಾಹಕ ಪುಳುಗೆ ವಾಹಕ ವಿದಾಳು ವಿಕಂ ಎಂಗಿಗೆ ಮಿದಿಯೈ ಮಾ ಬೊಡವ್ವೆಸ್ ರಾಜ್ಯಗೆ ವ್ಯಫಾರಿ ವೆರಿಂಗ್ ಮಿಹಿದ್ಮೈ ಬೇಣು ಕುರ ಬೇಣು ಫುಳುವಾಕ ಆದೆ ಫಿಸಿಕಲಿ ಫೋಮಿಂಗ್ ಹಿಪ್ಪವಾಗೆ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಯ ಆಸ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಕೌಂಟೆ ಹುಳುವಂ ಕೂರಿಂಗ್ ಕುರಮುಂದಿಯ ಮಸಕ್ಕತೆ ಮಿಹಾರ್ ಮಿವಣಿ ಮುಣಿಂಗ್ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಡಿಜಿಟಲೈಸ್ ಕುರೈಫ್ ಡಿಜಿಟಲ್ ಇಕಾನಮಿ ಗಾಯಂ ಕುರುಮಕಿ ಥೀಮ್ ಮುಹಿಮ್ಮು ಪಿಲರ್ಸ್ ರೈಸು ಜುಮ್ಹೂರಿಯಾ ಗೌಮಿ ದಿವಹಿಂಗೆ ಮ್ಯಾನಿಫೆಸ್ಟೋಗೆ ಥೀಮ್ ಪಿದಾಸ್ಗೆ ತೆರೆಗೆ ಹಿಮಣೆ ಎಮ್ಮೆ ಮುಹಿಮ್ ಎ ಪಿದ ನುವತ ತಾಂಬು ಡಿಜಿಟಲ್ ಇಕಾನಮಿ ರಾಜ್ಯ ಗಾಯಂ ಕುರುಮಟ್ಟಕ ಅಳಗೊಂಡು ಮೆನ್ನ ಮಿಯದು ಎಬ್ಬ್ಯಾಂಕುಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತುಗ ಇಸ್ಲಾಮಿಕ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕು ತೀ ಕುರವ್ವಿ ಮಸಕ್ಕೆ ಹಾಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತುಗ ವರಬ್ಬೊಡು ಹಿವ್ವರೆ ಆವೆಗೆ ಮಿದಿಯೈ ಅದು ಇರಾದು ಕುರವ್ವಿಯ ಮಿಯನ್ ನಹರುಗೆ ತೆರೆಗೆ ತಿಬೇಫುಣು ವರ ಗಿಣ ಮೀ ಅಮಾಜ ಮಸಕ್ಕೆ ಕುರವ್ವಾಣಕಂ ಯಾಗಿಂವೆಗೆ ಮಿದಿಯೈ ಮಿಯಾ ಎಕುಗಳೊಂಡು ವಾಹಕ ನಿಮ್ಮಾದು ಕುರಿಂಗ್ ಆದೆ ದಾದಿ ಫಹು ಮೀಗೆ ದೆದುವಹೆ ಕುರಿಂಗ್ ತುರ್ಕಿ ವಿಲಾತುಗ ರಾಜ್ಯ ಆಯಕುಗ ಪ್ರಿಫರೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಟ್ರೇಡ್ ಅಗ್ರಿಮೆಂಟ್ಗೆ ಸೋಯ್ ಕುರವಿಗೆ ಮೇ PTA ಮೀ ಯೂರೋಪಿಯನ್ ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟ ದಿವೆಹಿನ್ನ ಬ್ರಿಡ್ಜ್ ಕುರುಮಟ್ಟಕ ಎಳೆ ನೆಮ್ಮೆಬೋಡು ಫಾದ ವರ ಗಿಣ ಅದದೆಗ್ಗೆ ತಕೆಚ್ಚ ಸುಮ್ ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟುಗ ತುರ್ಕಿ ವಿಲಾತುಗೆ ಆದೆ ಗ್ಯಾಗ್ಗಣಕ 90 ಮಿಲಿಯನ್ ಮೀಹುನ್ನ ಗ್ಯಾಗ್ ಕುರ ಅದದೆಗ್ಗೆ ಬೋಡು ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟಕ ಎಕ್ಸೆಸ್ ಲಿಬಿಗೆ ಮಿದಿಯೆ ತಿವಹಣು ಎಂಗೆ ವಡಾಣ್ಣವಾಣ ಮೀ ರೈಸು ಜುಮ್ಹೂರಿಯಾ ಒಫೀಹಾ ಹವಾದು ವಡಾಣ್ಣೆವು ಮಫಹು ನವೆಂಬರ್ ಮಸ್ತೆರೇಗ ದೇಹಾಸ್ ತೇವಿಹುಗ ಎಮಣಿಕ್ ಫಾಣು ಕುರೆವಿ ರಸ್ಮಿ ದತುರುಫುಳುಗ ಎಮಣಿಕ್ ಫಾಣು ಹುಷೇಳು ವಿಕಾಮೆ ತುರ್ಕಿಗೆ ಬಾಜಾರ ದಿವಹಿ ವ್ಯಫಾರಿವೆರಿಂಗೆ ಮುದ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಕುರುಮ ಜಾಗ ದೆವ್ವ ಮಿಕಮ ತುರ್ಕಿ ವಿದಾತುಗೆ ರೈಸ್ ಇಸ್ಕನ್ ದೆವ್ವಿ ಮಿಂವರು ಅದಿ ದೆಗವಮುಗೆ ರೈಸು ಮಿಕಮ ಗೆಂಗುಳು ವಿಶಾಗುವೆರಿಕಂ ಎಮ್ಮೆ ಗ್ಯಾಗ್ ಗಣಕ ನುವಮಸ್ತು ವಸ್ತೆರೇಗ ಪ್ರಿಫರೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಟ್ರೇಡ್ ಅಗ್ರಿಮೆಂಟ್ ದೆಗವಮುಗೆ ದೇತೆರೇಗ ಗಾಯಂವೆಗೆ ಮಿದಿಯೈ ತಂಫೀಜುವೆಗೆ ಮಿದಿಯೈ ತುರ್ಕಿ ವಿದಾತು ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಟ್ರೇಡ್ ಅಳೋನುಗಾತು ವಿದಾಳುವಿ ಮುಳಿ ತುರ್ಕಿಗೆ ತಾರಿ ಹುಗವೆಸ್ ಎಮ್ಮೆ ಅವಹ ನೆಗೋಷಿಯೇಟ್ ಕುರವಿ ಕಾಮಿಯಾಬ್ವೆಗೆಂದಿಯ ಪ್ರಿಫರೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಟ್ರೇಡ್ ಅಗ್ರಿಮೆಂಟಕಿ ದಿವೆಹಿ ರಾಜ್ಯ ತುರ್ಕಿ ವಿದಾತುಗೆ ಪ್ರಿಫರೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಟ್ರೇಡ್ ಅಗ್ರಿಮೆಂಟುಗ ಮೀ ಮೈಲ್ ಸ್ಟೋನೆ ಮೀಗೆನ್ ದೇಹ ಕೊದ್ದೆನಿ ಕೊಂಕಮೆತ್ತು ಮೀಗೆನ್ ದೇಹ ಕೊದ್ದೆನಿ ದಿವೆಹಿ ವ್ಯಫಾರಿ ವೆರಿಂಗ್ ಕೆಮ್ಮದುವೆ ಫೆಬ ತಿಬಿಕಂ ಮಿಕಂಕಮ ಎಹೆಂ ವೀಮ ಎ ವ್ಯಫಾರಿ ವೆರಿನ್ನ ರೈಯತುಂ ರೈಸುಲ್ ಜುಮ್ಹೂರಿಯಾ ಇಸ್ಕುರವಿ ಮಸ್ಸೂಲಿಯತು ಫನ್ಸಾಸ್ ದಿಹಫ್ತಾ ತೆರೆಗೆ ಇರಾದು ಕುರವಿಯ ಎಮಣಿಕ್ ಫಾಣ ಹಗೀಗತಕ್ಕೆ ಹೆದ್ದೆವಿ ಏಯ್ ವೆರಿಂಗ್ ಕಿಬ್ಯಾಂಗ್ ರೈಯತುಂ ಎದೆ ಕಂಕಮಕಿ ಎಮ ಡಿಜಿಟಲ್ ಇಕಾನಮಿಯ ಗ್ಯಾಮ್ ಕುರುಮ ಮಸಕ್ಕೆ ಕುರಾಯರುಗ ಎಮ್ಮೆ ಬಡು ಇಸ್ಕಮೆ ಮಿಯನ್ನಹಾರು ಇರಾದು ಕುರವಿಯ ರೈಸುಲ್ ಜುಮ್ಹೂರಿಯಾಗೆ ಲಫಾಫುಳಾಯಕ್ಕೊ ಅಳೋಣ್ಮೆ ಇಸ್ಕುರಂ ವಿ ಕೊಂಕಮಕತ್ತು ಪ್ರಿಫರೆನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಟ್ರೇಡ್ ಅಗ್ರಿಮೆಂಟುಗೆ ವಾಹಕ ಡಿಜಿಟಲ್ ಇಕಾನಮಿಗೆ ವಾಹಕ ಮಿದೆನ್ನವಿ ಸಬಬಕಿ ರಾಜ್ಯಗೆ ಹಿದುಮತುಗೆ ಉಫೆದ್ದುನ್ ತೆರಿಕಂ ಬಯಣಲಗುವಾಮಿ ಮಾರ್ಕೆಟ್ ತಕ ಲಿಂಕ್ ಕುರವೇಣೆ ಡಿಜಿಟಲ್ ಪ್ಲಾಟ್ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಎತ್ತರೂಕು ಮೆದುವರಿಕು ರಾಜ್ಯಗೆ ಉಫೆದ್ದುನ್ ತೆರಿ ಆರ್ಟ್ ಕಲ್ಚರ್ ಏಕಿಕಹಾಲ ಈ ಕೊಮಾಸ್ ತೆರೆಗೆ ಹಿಮೆಣೆ ಮುದ ಎಬಹುರಿ ವರಗ್ಗಿನಾದ ದಕ್ಕ මිදිය නුවමස්තුවස් තෙරේග ක්‍රියේටිව් ඉකොනොමීග තෙරෙන් අලුවන්වෙන් මිකම් බදාදීරුග හම එකනි මාදේගේ සතරස්තේක ෆන්සාහවරගින මිෆද වියෆාරිත අලුවන්වෙන්න මිහාතන අයිඩෙන්ටිෆයි කුරවිච් ඒක තෙරෙන් ගෑග්ගණක විහි තිරීහක වියෆාරිය අලුවන්ු අමිද්ලය උන්නාන විසිට් කොෆ් මි බේෆුළුන් එදිවඩන්නවනි හම එම්මෙ කමේ කන්තත්තකේ බහුර එන්නමස් එක්කමකි ඩිජිටලි ඊ කොමර්ස් ප්ලැට්ෆෝම් තවුග තෙරෙන් තිමන්නවන්න දුනියගේ බාසාරුන් ජාග හෝද දේශේ රයිසුල් ජුම්හූරියා ඒ වවුද ඉස්කොරවිකන් තිමන්නව මිතිබි හිතාරුහුම් බදාගෙනගෙන එහෙම මිමසක්කතුග MIB කුරිය වඩන්න වෑරුග ATM කි මිදෙන්නවි රයිසුල් ජුම්හූරියාගේ මැනිෆෙස්ටෝගේ ෆයිනෑන්ෂල් ඉන්ක්ලූසිව්නෙස් මාලි බෑවරිවුන් කශවරු කුරුමට්ටක බැංකකන් එලේන එම්මෙ මුහිම්ම ෆියවලු එහෙම CEO අදි CEO ගේ ටීම වරන් හස්ස ශුකුර දන්නව අලෝ නොම්මීද කුරණි මි මසක්කතුග සරුකාරුග මිෆද අමාස්ත හගීගතකන් හෙදුමට්ටක අකුරා මසක්කෙත්තෝග MIB ඉස්දවරෙන් අදා කොද්දෙව් ඉරාදු කුරවියා දිවි රාජ්‍යයේ ෆයිනෑන්ෂල් සෙන්ටර්ගේ බිල් ගානූනකවගේ දාදියවහන් අන්නානේ අන්න ඉරුග අලුගඬු ට්‍රේඩ් මිනිස්ටර්ගේ හැසියතුන් හම ගෝවාද MIB එම්මෙ ෆුරතම දිෂ්ටුකුර එක්කුම් ෆුඤ්ඤ වුම අලුගඬ යගි මිකමුග තිබේෆුණු විශ්නමානක මී රයිසුල් ජුම්හූරියා මී අමාස වාසිලෝ මට්ටක ಜುಮ್ಲಕ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ತಕಂ ಅಳಗೊಂಡ ಮಾರುವ ದಾವತೆ ಫೈನಾನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಬೀಡುಕೊ ಮುಸ್ತಂದಿ ಕುರುಮಟ್ಟಕ ಎಹ ಮಿವಾಹಕಿಯಾಕು ಅಳಗೊಂಡ ವಾಹ ಕುರುಕೊಲ್ಲಾನ ಅಳಗೊಂಡ ಎದೆನಿ ದಿವಿ ರಾಜ್ಯ ರೈಯತುಂಡ ಅದವರ ಫೆಹಿ ಮಾದಮಾಯ ರೈಸು ಜುಮ್ಹೂರಿಯಾ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಮೊಹಮ್ಮದ್ ಮುಯಿಸ್ ಕೆ ಮಸಕ್ಕೆ ಪುಳುಗ ಕಾಮಯಾಬ್ ವೆಗೆನ್ ದಾತಂ ಅಳಗೊಂಡ ಮೆಂ ಎಮ್ಮೆಂಗೆ ಮಸಕ್ಕೆ ಇರಾದು ಕುರವಿಯ ಎದುಮಕಿ ದಿವಿ ರೈಯತುಂಗೆ ಎಮ್ಮೆಂಗೆ ಎದುಮಕಿ ರೈಸ್ ಹಮ ಮಿಹಾರು ಸ್ತಿಗೆಂದವ ಬಾರು ಮೆನುಗ ಮಸಕ್ಕೆ ಪುಳು ಕುರಿಯ ಗೆಂದಿಯು ಕುದಿ ಕುದಿ ಫಾಡು ಕಿಯ ಫರಾಯ್ತಂ ಒಳೆಫಾಣೆ ಹೆಣ್ಣಮಸ್ ವಾರುತುವೆ ಮಸ್ಸದ ಎಬೇಫುಳುಂಗೆ ಹಿಪ್ಪುಳುಗ ಎಬೇಫುಳುನ್ ನೆಮಿದೆನ್ನವಿ ಸಿಯಾಸಿ ಗೊತ್ತುಂ ಬೈ ಬೇಫುಳುಂ ಬೈ ಫಾರು ಟಿವಿ ತಕುಂ ಜಾಗ ಹೋದ್ದವಾಗೆ ಮಿಕಾದ ಕುದಿ ಕುದಿ ವಾಹಕ ದಕ್ಕವ ಹೆಣ್ಣಮಸ್ ಹಂದೋಫುಳ ಗೆನ್ನವ ರೈಸು ಜುಮ್ಹೂರಿಯಾಯ ವಾರುತವಿ ಎಮ್ಮೆ ನುರಕ್ಕಾ ತೆರೆ ಹಾದತಿಕಿ ಕೊಬಾತು ಗೌಮು ಬಂಗುರೋಟುವು ಸತೇಕ 22 ಬಿಲಿಯನ್ ರುಫಿಯಾಯ ಗೌಮತಿ ದರ ಅಬ್ ಬಿಲಿಯನ್ ರುಫಿಯಾಗೆ ಚಾಪ್ ಕುರುನ್ ತಕೆಂ ಗೊಯ್ ಮೀ ಮಾಜಿ ಇರಾದು ಕೊರವಿಯ ಚಾಪ್ ಮಿಯದು ನುಕೋ ಫನ್ಸಾಸ್ ದೇ ಹಫ್ತಾಯ ಮಣಿಫಾನ್ ನಿಮ್ಮಾದವಿ ಕೊಂಗೊತ್ ಕತ್ತು ಎವ್ವೆಸ್ ಬಯಗ್ಗಾತು ಇರಾದು ಕೊರವಿಯ ಸದಾನ್ ಜೋಮಕ ನುಲಾ ಮಯಾಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲಾಹ್ ತನವಸ್ ವಾಗಿ ಫುಳಾಯಕು ಮೀ ನಾಜುಕು ಬಿಯ ಹೆಣ್ಣಮಸ್ ಕೂಡ ದಿವಿ ರಾಜ್ಯ ಸಲಾಮತು ಗಸ್ಸೇರಿಯ ಕಮಣಿಫಾನ ಗೆನಸ್ತೆವಿ ಹಿಕುಮತ್ ತೆರಿಕ ಇಸ್ಕೊರವ್ವಾಗೆ ಎಪ್ರಿಷಿಯೇಟ್ ಕುರಂವಾಣೆ ಸಿಯಾಸಿ ಫರಾಯತ್ತಕುಂ ವಿಸ್ಮಿಕಾದ ಕಂತತ್ ಮಾಲಿ ನಿಜಾಮ್ ಫೇದ್ವೆ ಫೋತಿ ರಾಜ್ಯಗೆ ಮಾನಿಟರಿ ಸಿಯಾಸತ್ ತಂಫೀಜನ್ ನುಕುರೆ ತಂಫೀಸ್ ಕುರುಮುಗ ವಿಷ್ಣು ಮೆವ್ವೆಸ್ನೆ ಆದಿ ಜುಮ್ಲಕೋ ರಾಜ್ಯಗೆ ಹಿಸ್ಸೋದತಿ ಮುಳಿಂಗ್ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಅರಿಯಳಾದಾಫ್ ಇರಾದ್ ಕುರವಿಯ 5.4% ಗೆ ಕುರಿಯರು ಮಕಾಯಕು ಮಿಯನ್ನಹರ್ ದಿವೆ ರಾಜಧಾನಿ ವರಬ್ಬಾರು ಸ್ಪೀಡುಗೆ ಕುರಿಯ ಇನ್ಶಾ ಅಲ್ಲಾಹ್ ಅಳವನ್ಮೆ ಎಮ್ಮೆಂಗ್ ಎಮಸಕ್ಕೆ ಕುರುಮುಗ ಅವದಿನ ತಿಬಿಕಂ ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಆದೆ ಅಳವನ್ಮೆ ದಿವೆ ರಾಜ್ಯ ಅದವರ ಫೆಹಿ ಮಾದಮಾಯಕ ಎದಿ ದುವಾ ಕುರಮು ಅಳವೊಂಡು ವಾಹ ಕುರುಕೊಲ್ದಾನ ಅಸ್ಸಲಾಮು ಅಲೈಕುಂ ವರಹಮತುಲ್ಲಾಹಿ ವಬರಕಾತು
ಶುಕ್ರಿಯಾ ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟರ್ ಅಳುಮೆಂಗ್ ಎಮ್ಮೆಂಗೆ ವಸ ಉಮ್ಮೀದಕಿ ಇಕ್ತಿಸಾದ್ ಇತುರಂ ಹರ್ದನಾ ಕುರುಮ್ಗೆ ಆ ಬಾರಕ ಮಿಫದ ಅಳುಮೆಣ್ಣ ಮಿಕುರೆವೆ ಹುರಿಹಾ ಮಸೆಕ್ಕೆತ್ತವೆಸ್ ವೆಗೆಂದಿಯುಂ ಇರಾದು ಕುರೆವಿಯ ಅಳುಮೆಣ್ಣ ಕುರಿಯ ಮಿಯೋತಿ ಉಜಾಲಾ ಫಹಿ ಫಾಗತಿ ದೋಸ್ತಕ ವೆಗೆಂದಿಯು මෙහා සාබොන් මේ රස්මියාතු මිනිමුනි එමෙහා බේෆුළුම් වෙස් මේ රස්මියාතුගා බෑරි වඩාගෙන වෙකමට්ටක වර හාස ශුකුර රද්දු කරන් අද එමෙහා බේෆුල්න වෙස් බාජ්ජවෙරි අමාන් දුවහකන් එදුම වකි වෙලාන අස්ලාමු අලයිකුම් වරහමතුල්ලාහි වබරකාතු
ade demme argument be